Did you know that dog bones can be dangerous? Dogs and bones. They seem to go together, and that's why so many cartoons feature dogs gnawing on big juicy bones. But in reality, bones can present health and safety hazards for your dog. Chewing is a natural dog behavior, and there are safe dog chews available. In fact, these can provide mental stimulation and keep your dog's teeth clean. But before you give your dog something to chew on, let's find out more about the dangers of bones. Let's start by saying that it's a myth that dogs need to chew bones. While dogs do want to chew, and most would love to chew on bones, bones are dangerous and they can cause serious injuries. So what are the top reasons that bones are bad for dogs? Let's start with choking. Pieces of bone can lodge in the esophagus on the way down to the stomach. Sharp bone shards can penetrate the soft tissues at the back of the throat or pierce the esophagus. It's also possible for a piece of bone to get into the trachea or windpipe, interfering with your dog's ability to breathe. Choking is an obvious emergency. The broken edges of bone can be razor sharp. Dogs can break off sharp shards of bone which can pierce the tongue, the cheek, or the soft palate on the roof of the mouth. Bones are hard but can also be brittle, making it easy for a dog to break one of its large chewing teeth. A broken tooth is painful and must be treated. Whether the tooth is extracted or saved with a root canal, this is an expensive outcome. Round bones can get stuck around the lower jaw behind the lower canine teeth. This is a very scary experience for a dog, and most dogs need to be sedated or anesthetized in order to cut the bone off. In some cases, bone fragments may completely penetrate the walls of the stomach or intestine, allowing food and intestinal contents to leak into the abdomen. This causes a condition called peritonitis, an abdominal infection that can be fatal, even if treated aggressively. Bones can also get stuck in the stomach. If the bone fragment is large, it might be unable to pass out of the stomach. Bone fragments that remain trapped in the stomach can lead to chronic vomiting and stomach irritation. This is an emergency and requires surgical removal of the obstruction. Raw meat and bones can be contaminated with a number of pathogens, including E. coli, Salmonella species, and Listeria. These pathogens may or may not make a dog sick, depending on the dog's health status, but pose a significant health risk to the humans in the household. Children, the elderly, and immunocompromised individuals are the most vulnerable, and these organisms can be life-threatening. Did you know that cooked bones are especially dangerous as the cooking process makes bones more brittle, increasing the likelihood that they might splinter and cause internal injury to your dog? At the end of the day, most vets and dog experts agree that instead of giving your dog a raw bone, it's better to opt for an edible synthetic bone or a hard chew dog treat. Toys that you can stuff with treats or even peanut butter also make great options for your dog to gnaw on safely. Just choose something that's hardy and always keep an eye out for pieces that might be bitten off. Brought to you by Complete Pet. Pet nutrition by pet people. Before you leave, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our latest videos.